I realised the way you described how people behave on social media, they're not social, was me. I wasn't being social. I wasn't engaging. I was doing the handshake and leaving the room. That was me. So I decided to step up to the mark and put myself out there and contact you so you could help me.
Great. So, what did you particularly get out of the training?
So what I got out of it was a phenomenal amount of things, tangible things. Um, I learned about Facebook, about the algorithms, how they worked, what I needed to achieve in order to get our posts pushed out there to our audience. But also, equally as important, I did learn how to engage with people, something I thought I could do, and then suddenly had this realization that I wasn't doing that. So I learned an awful lot about how to engage, how to make our posts interesting, how to make our customers the center of what we were doing instead of putting ourselves at the center of it, I think, which is what I had been doing. So it was a complete flip of what I needed to do.
Oh, wonderful. And that's the kind of the things you learned. How did you feel at the end of the workshop?
Enthused, excited, positive. Yes, I can do this. I've got it. I don't need to invest my money in paper magazines that are not working. I guess I'm a bit of a control freak, so I thought I can do it myself, can control it, but I can make it work. And it brought that bit of Christmas magic for me back that that was missing, maybe. I don't know. Yeah.
So, they gave you what, an enthusiasm back for the business?
Yeah, it did. Yeah. Yeah. Facebook posts had been a slog, something I had to do, blah, blah, blah. And then all of a sudden it's like, wow, this is actually fun. I can actually do this and it's interesting and I want to do it. So yeah, total change.
Wonderful. And with the ongoing support, you had 3 months of support, about 4 months in the end. What kind of how important was that to you to have that support?
Teamwork makes the dreams work. So it felt like you were part of our team. It was an ongoing conversation. So the learning for me continued. Your support was there in many forms via email, via Zoom calls, telephone. We were able to have honest conversations. You critiqued some of my, well, most of my work for me, honestly and professionally. And I tried to my best to listen and evolve as a person doing Facebook posts in order to make it work, and it did.
From my point of view, I really saw you grow through those 4 months to the point where you were at the start, you were sending me posts, and I was like, "Oh, Tracy, you've not got it yet." And then at the end, there was like, "I don't need to make any changes at all." Did you feel the same?
Yes, I did. When I got that back, hey Tracy, great, no changes to offer. I was like, yes. So yeah, result.
Great. And then in terms of then the tangible results, because it's all very well having doing a nice course and feeling supported, but what actually was the result for your company?
So the biggest year of trading ever. I mean, we have grown year on year, but this year we achieved a 20% growth. And as a seasonal business, as you know, it's a very short opening season. We only trade for 8 to 10 weeks of the year. So a 20% in growth, phenomenal. And the Facebook followers increased by over a third. So again, that was really, really good. We got over 340 additional followers in that short space of time. So absolutely fantastic.
So why do you think Facebook, or how do you think Facebook played a part? What kind of things did you see on Facebook or people coming through the door that made you think that Facebook had an impact?
They were talking about the posts that we'd done. They found them fun and engaging. And we did some video posts, and people were like, oh, I've seen you on Facebook. I loved that post. The one where you videoed Santa and you had a video of him there with the elf. And we were like, oh, yes, yes. And we could actually then use that video in other situations, show it to the children in the field if they hadn't seen it. We've seen you on Facebook. Oh, did you see this post? No. Oh, look here, go look for this. And they just found it enthralling. And we had people traveling from much further afield than we ever have before. And we've even ended up doing a few bespoke deliveries north of the Humber Bridge, which is something we've never done before either. So definitely seeing a wider geographical location coming to us.
Great. So then in terms of then next this year, how do you then push on? How do you make sure you make the most of what you've learned? And what's the next steps for Andy Broom's Christmas trees?
So we're going to continue our relationship with yourself because it was brilliant and we don't want to lose that momentum that we've gained. So we're going to do more of this, the same on the Facebook posts and try and, keep that engagement going, grow that. But also, I'm going to do the LinkedIn training with yourself now so that we can try and push the business down a different route on a different platform as well to help with that expansion.
Great. And I know it's maybe a silly question, but would you recommend us to other people?
Absolutely, yes. Yes, the honest approach, the tangible results, the fun in the learning, the great support that's been there. Absolutely. So pleased that we did it.